All right, I'll get to it in a minute. I got other issues. Mike Babykin, are you out there? Mike, are you out there tonight somewhere? There's always next day, next time. Oh, Dan's a slacker. All right, I'm waiting on some payments again. Wit may be open again. Same guy from last night, even though I had him blocked. Welcome to eBay's block list. You can still find a way around it the first 48 hours, sounds like. I'm a little perturbed. If I could get to Milford, Connecticut, it wouldn't be fun for him. I promise you that. Didn't pay my card in time. Okay, you've got Madison Bonnet. Uh, Mike Babykin, you out there? No, it's a. He's hit a ton of people. You tell me. And eBay has done nothing for this against this guy. How is it even possible to have all that? With, might I add, a fake name to go with it. Guaranteed, 100% of the time, because he knows somebody would show up at his doorstep if he keeps it up. Well, Mike Babykin was second, so I'm hitting him with the option if he wants it. Well, yeah, it means an IT company would actually have to do a little bit of IT. Don't get crazy, Mike. Don't get crazy. I got it, Dan. Yeah, so I admit I'm a little perturbed tonight. It happens. Oh, I told him. I said it's amazing. I can't make that guy pay, but you have no problem when you trying to collect money from me. You don't miss that. Yeah. Well, that's great. I do like it when you guys are here for his beating. Well, I can promise you that idiot isn't going to doesn't get to watch. If you're out there, you're not going to get to watch anyway. It's not like you're going to get to watch and pay if you hit something. Just in case that idiot happens to be out there. It's going to take a Carson Williams 101 tonight, and I'm not even sure that'll completely do it. Disappointment is good in life, Joe, as you can tell. Disappointment keeps the world moving, obviously. Ship that idiot off to Ukraine. Yeah, I admit. Oh no, he won't do that, Jimmy. Trust me. Absolutely no shot. We got a world full of women. Women are women and the men are women. Patrick to 205. Waddell 499. A Brett Carey. Brett Carey. If this is your first time, I'm not normally like this. Actually, it's very rare, but this one just set me off. McCants to 165. Jordan McCants. Yeah, I mean, just about anywhere where We take care of the problem. Cam Cauley. Wilson to 249. Baez. Christian Scott. No. Well, I'd like him to have to go and Robert Gasser stand in front of a Russian tank. I'd be fine with that. Drew Gray, Tyler McDonough, $4.99. Hunter Goodman, $9.99. And Yariel Gonzalez. Yariel Gonzalez. See, laid back? Jay Allen, and it just didn't work. Jay Allen, and it just didn't do it. Yordi Herrera to 149. Yordi Herrera. Colton Cowser. Goswine to 204. Chalice to 499. And A-Rod to 49. A-Rod to 49. So do I sound better now, Jimmy? Do I sound better than I did at like 7 o'clock tonight? Miller. De Leon 121. Benny to 499. And Harry Ford to 199. Harry Ford. Mason Black. Only if he was standing right in front of me. Ibarra. Ruben Ibarra. I am a little closer to the mic tonight, right now than I was earlier. A little closer to the mic. A Lonnie White 112. McDermott to 499. Andy Thomas. Andy Thomas. Landon Marceau. Landon Marceau. Benny Montgomery. Wes Kath, $4.99. Exactly, Coach. Ethan Wilson. T.J. White. T.J. White. So the guy never did pay, huh? On the 11. Tyler McDonough. Tyler McDonough. He's trying to say you sound like a sick me. Mayor Marcelo. Christian McLeod, $249. Zavala, $9.99. And Michael Kirian. Michael Kirian. I mean, that's what I took from it. Ben. We have Ben. Kevin Kopps. Cooper to 24. Cooper to 24. Oh, no. eBay does nothing. That's another thing about team breaks. Brett Carey to $4.99. Troy Gloss. Player breaks, they can only hit you normally so hard. Were you able to resell the teams? Alcantara. Alcantara. Baez. Kevin Kopps. Yordi Herrera, $4.99. Palmeiras. Palmeiras. Well, they hit bad ones like you, too. So, they kind of just go after all the sellers. Drew Gray. Drew Gray. Sal Frelick. Sal Frelick. Oh, yeah. That'll definitely happen at that point. Lawler base. Carson. Wow, that's a lower one. Carson to 19. Carson to 19. Peguero. Fernando Peguero. Jacob Steinmetz. Don't let it go to your head now, Joe. Peyton Wilson. McLeod. Joe Rock to 249. Jordan Walker. Jordan Walker. Luke Murphy. Luke Murphy. We're only on box, what, 3? You guys are starting to sound like Jason Taylor. I mean, heck, we're barely into this thing so far. Holgate. Garcia, 195. Sweeney. Juan De La Cruz to 170. Juan De La Cruz. I will go back. You guys need to do a better job of picking. I've hit what? Like 20 autos already. Chad Patrick. You guys could have hit 10 by now if you'd have picked the right guys. Mazzucato. Lonnie White, base. Mitch Bratt, $4.99. And Grant Holman. Grant Holman. It's sick, Jimmy. Michael McGreevy. I mean, how much do you think Stars and Stripes is going to be? Unlicensed. It is what it is. Drew Baker. Drew Baker. Mercado, base. Rowan Handa to 199. And a Brady House. Brady House. Connor Norby to 149. Connor Norby. Just weird seeing an Orioles card with a Pirates across them. Luke Waddell. Yeah, exactly. It's crazy, isn't it? Absolutely nuts. Heck, I'd take probably 20 cases of it if I could, but Graceffo base. A Marceau to 79. Marceau to 79. Daniel Gomez to 82. Daniel Gomez to 82. Posty's favorite, Kumar. Kumar Rocker. Abbott. Marceau, 9.99. Denzel Clark to 249. And a Brady House. Brady House. McCade Brown. McCade Brown. Lonnie White. A Bryce Miller to 24. Bryce Miller to 24. No, that was supposed to be the Carson, remember? Rhodes. Lantigua. Daniel Lantigua. Ryan Spikes to 69, I think. Heck, it's over $3,000 itself right now, isn't it, Jimmy? Pretty sure it's like $3,000 for best. McLean, Patrick, Cyens, $4.99. Dayton Dooney. Dayton Dooney. And Carson Williams. We are trying to find that 101 of him. Marceau. Cooper. Otenbrett to 190. Emerson Hancock. Emerson. Almost 4. It's crazy. For what was a $600 to $800 case a couple years ago. Ivan Herrera to 99. And I mean, when it went up, I mean, it didn't really ever go over 1,000. Irving Carter. People have just gotten stupid. Well, I guess they haven't just gotten. Cooper? What, auto? Was there a Cooper auto? Not enough to be sleeved anyway. I don't even see it anymore. I think it's too far back. Jarvis to 110. Bruns 249. Carlos Tavera. Carlos Tavera. They did that this year already. And way more than 20%. Mason Black. I mean, a lot of the product at some point is they're going to have it up where no one's going to buy it. It's going to get to that point. Conley. Schwellenbach. Schwellenbach, $4.99. Carantola. Or Sarantola. Sarantola. I mean, here's the thing. How many of you guys could actually go out and buy a bunch of cases? You can't. So without breakers opening this stuff and trying to split it out for people, no one's going to be buying this stuff. Austin Love to 232. I mean, literally. That's just what's going to happen. It's just going to sit. Lawler. And it's going to go down on the secondary market. Benellis. There's a nice Benellis. Benellis to 13. A Conley, $4.99. Nico Cavadas. Nico Cavadas. Isn't somebody that's always looking for Nico? The hidden gems are tough. There's 10 per half break, and there's 60 players. Connor Norby. Connor Norby. You can buy one, get one free tonight. Norbs. Angel Cruz to 200. Perez, 249. Troy Gloss. Troy Gloss. And Solano to 149. Solano. Ian Moeller. Evan Justice to 204. Wilson to 499. Garrett Mitchell. Garrett Mitchell. Nico and Benellis. There you go. You can't say I always skunk you. You get two good ones. John Rhodes. John Rhodes. That's why Nico's so tough. 100%, and that's why Nico's so tough, if that's all he's got. Mason Miller. It makes it even sweeter when you hit. Panzini to 76. What is Bowman University? I've never even heard of it. Triantos to 499. Evan Justice. Evan Justice. Lonnie White. Lonnie White. My thing is, I mean, all these guys breaking tops. I mean, I'm sticking to this stuff because I know it's got value to it at the price. There's guys getting killed on tops right now. Getting killed. Arroyo. TJ White, $4.99. Bruns. Edwin Amparo. Edwin Amparo. Jordan McCants. Jordan McCants. Anybody know what Bowman... Oh. Gonna be that's a tough product to break and sell unless everybody knows their college guys. Joe Mack. Jake Fox to 249. Thomas. Seth Lonsway. Seth Lonsway. No, I did not. I lost on all the football that I did, so to me, it's just better to stick with baseball. Ty Madden. Ty Madden. I've already got enough basketball I got to work my way through over the next 2 years. Peyton Wilson. Luke Murphy to 190. Jay Allen, 499. And Lacey. A little late for him to show up. Tejada to 49. Tejada. My thing is, I mean, there's still a limited amount of money to go around for all this stuff. I mean, there's some real nice NIL stuff out that doesn't sell well at all. Mazzucato, Benny 193, Jimenez to 499. How about a Marcelo Mayer to 49? Marcelo Mayer to 49. Robert Gasser. Robert Gasser. And Jaden Hill. Jaden Hill. We're gaining on it, guys. Box at a time. Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I like the idea of college baseball, but I don't think there's enough people really interested in it yet. Well, I mean, there's all kinds of issues with that. Yeah, if it's going to have first in it, then what? What's going to be in Bowman Draft? Bailey $9.99, Bruns $4.99, Juan De La Cruz to 24. I mean, draft used to be stuff I could get as much as I wanted. They were begging me to take it 5 years ago, 6 years ago. And I mean literally begging me to take draft. Mason Miller to 99. They'll go back to that being the case again. Yeah, but how much are you willing to pay for that? Panchenko, Tyler Black, $9.99. Tyler Black to 116. A Bryce Jarvis. Bryce Jarvis. Hey, I hit you some Schwellies early, I think. Bryce Miller. Bryce Miller. I mean, you know it's not going to be cheap to get it. So, I mean, you're going to be paying big money for those UCF guys. Mazzucato. Perez, $4.99. Baker. Eric Silva. Eric Silva. Oh, then what are they going to use? Jacob Steinmetz. What, it's going to look like this? Except not even a college jersey on? They're going to airbrush it to nothing? Galoff. Otenbright to 99. You would probably end up having to pay a ton for it, would be my guess, knowing Topps. Martinez, $9.99. Dayton Dooney, number 2. Dooney, number 2. Colson Montgomery. But keep in mind, Brandon, people would have to break this stuff. And if there's not enough money to break it and make money on it, no one's going to do it. Cards stay in packs. Conley, Perez, $9.99. Ethan Murray to 249. Austin Wells. Austin Wells. I'm busy enough as it is, to be honest with you. Connor Norby. To me, some of it's just common sense, and none of it makes any sense. Unfortunately. But I have no doubt people would buy the crap out of it in the beginning. And then all these breakers who think it's going to be just unbelievable stuff, if it's not, they get killed. Exactly. That's the problem. Gasser. McGarry to 4.99. Jackson Glenn. That's the thing. You haven't paid more than $10. You willing to pay 250? They're solid. Shane Panzini. Well, the important thing is they're following you around, number to number. Well, yeah, I agree. I think that's just a dumb move. Yasser Mercedes taking first Bowman and putting it in on kids. JT Schwartz. So what? They're just moving the date up on their first Bowman, and then what's going to be in Bowman? Waddell, Wolf, 9.99. Russell Smith, 231. Miguel Vargas. I mean, there's a limited amount of guys that move product anyway, to be honest with you. I mean, Onyx is tough without a couple of the big vets in it. Dante Williams. No thanks, Mike. See? I did it early. Lonnie White. No one's going to trade with you. You already badmouth your teams. Bliss, 4.99. VRs. Another Jay Allen. Too many Jay Allens tonight. Mason Black to 165. Ben, 9.99. Die cut. Solus. We have a Solus. Yeah, just for you guys wondering, if you're thinking about wanting to trade, don't bash what you've got prior to the trade. Chase Petty. Chase Petty. Just saying. Marceau. Ethan Wilson, 9.99. Carson to 249. A Jordan Walker. Jordan Walker. Bubba Chandler. Bubba Chandler. But it's a very small audience, Coach. And there's a limited amount. Exactly. I saw his Facebook post. Irving Carter. I think the thing is there's a lot of fringe breakers who don't know what they're doing, don't have allocation, and will overpay for stuff and lose money on it just to say they're a breaker. Doesn't make a whole heck of a lot of sense. Which is what forces the price up past where the average, the guy that knows what he's doing can do it. Waddell, 9.99. Roberts, 4.99. Harold Grant to 60. I don't think so. I'd go through everything here. I will do a full recap other than anything sleeved anyway. Ryan Spikes to 69. Anybody remember any Brady Allens? CJ Rodriguez. Bonchenko base. McLeod 151. Austin Wells. Hey, at least you missed me complaining about non-pairs. That was a good 15-minute rant. Bryce Miller. Bryce Miller. Miss Petty, huh? Miss Petty McGrevy? Well, you tell me. Who's going to buy it? Are you going to drop? Are you going to drop $3,000 on a case? Hamill. Cooper to 249. Mayer. Eric Silva. 185. There you go. Yes, Brady Allen came through. Jacob Steinmetz. You drop $3,000 and you don't hit anything good. You sure as heck ain't going to go back for a second. And Jaden Hill. Gunnar Hogland. Looks like 83. Graceffo. Nico DiColotti. I'm not talking. We're not. But it's not going to be retail, Jason. They're not going to. It's not going to be retail. When was the last time you bought Bowman retail anything? Number to 17, Gunnar Hogland. I know I already hit a Mike Jarvis. I think I hit Graceffo too, didn't I? Rodriguez, Otenbright, Del Castillo, and Brady House, I think, number 3. Brady House, number 3. To go with a Henry Davis. Corey going to it? Thought I saw him driving through Oklahoma or something. Is he on his way down? And honestly, without breakers, how many singles are actually going to get out there? Draft? Yeah, 2021 Bowman draft. There's some megas out there, I'm guessing, but it's a small little taste of it. Sarantola to 10. Sarantola to 10. I could be wrong. Who knows? McGarry, $4.99. Evan Justice to 66. Evan Justice to 66. You talking Bowman or Bowman draft? Bubba Chandler. Bubba Chandler. He did. In Atlanta, I think. In Atlanta. He loves shows, though. Nelson. Bliss, $4.99. Morales. TJ White. When you're single, you can go to a show every weekend. My wife doesn't let me go to shows. Joe Rock.
Why do I have to go?
I didn't say you had to go. I said you don't let me go.
Really?
Yes. I'm just checking to see if she can hear me. Sounds like she can.
Loud. We can always hear you.
Carson. And somebody's going to end up losing a lot of money if it is. Henry Davis, $249. Mike Jarvis, $9.99. Ethan Wilson to 25. Ethan Wilson to 25. You want to do this? Anybody rather see my wife do this instead of me?
No.
Ryan Bliss. Raise your hand if you'd rather her do it and me go sort.
No.
She's saying no, but obviously if you guys vote her in. Joe Rock. Scott to 160. Torres to 499. A Mark McGuire to 99.
Can't see the numbers.
Yeah, neither can I, I'm guessing. That's probably a true story, too. I was waiting for Posty to make that comment. Lenny Corella to 149. Lenny Corella. Your vote doesn't count, Welsh. You haven't hit anything. You have to have hit a card. Hamill. Ben to 174. Can't hit me any less. Whitaker to 499. Hey, Carson Future Threads. Haven't seen many of those either. I don't think so. What's wrong with Pachinko? Just add an end to it. There you go. You're in. They're voting you in. Denzel Clark. Like what?
Robert.
Yeah, Lubob. All right, guys. Recap's coming up. For those of you that want to stick around for it, Taylor can go ahead and leave. What are you booing? You hit cards. Numbered cards. We got Sarantola, Hogland, Otenbright, Panzini, Benellis, Miller, Marceau, Williams, and Bowman. There you go. Cooper Bowman is a 24. That's the one you were asking for earlier. 16 of 24 for Coop. Nah. Good luck with that. That ain't happening. Carson, McGuire, House, Wells, Walker, Vargas, Wells, Jarvis, Mayer, Lacey, Mitchell, Gloss, Hancock, House, Walker, Palmero, Maris, Glaus, Ford, and Arod. Well, if she comes over here and does this, I'm the one putting cards in your boxes. You probably don't want that either. I'll just Mickey Mouse it over there. Rhodes, Solano, Norby, Cavadas, Love, Sarantola, Black, Tavera, Herrera, Carson, Dooney, Spikes, Lantigua, Brown, Rocker, Gomez, Norby, McGreevy, Holman, Patrick, De La Cruz, Murphy, Steinmetz, Pagero, Gray, Alcantara, Ben, Kirian, McDonough, White, Marceau, Thomas, Black, Herrera, Allen, Gonzalez, Gasser, Scott, McCants, and Carey. Stack 2. We have Morales, Corella, Bliss, Wilson, Rock, White, Chandler, Justice, Hogland, DiColotti, Steinmetz, Silva, Miller, Spikes, Grant, Chandler, Petty, Solis, Williams, Schwartz, Mercedes, Panzini, Glenn, Colson, Dooney, Steinmetz, Silva, Miller, Mason, De La Cruz, Gasser, Tejada, Madden, Lonsway, McCants, Amparo, White, and Justice. I don't know. Oh. I've done worse. What kind of McGreevy? I don't know. An auto. You don't have McGreevy tonight. It's a Cardinal. I know you're not rolling around with a Cardinal. Ah, there you go. It was Jay Allen. My bad. Well, I said I didn't know. So I did go with that. Not really. That's the problem, Joe. It's just not as easy to do stuff like that. Plus, the pricing you're going to pay at retail is going to be a fortune, comparatively speaking, these days. I mean, you can always do it. Just know you're going to pay through the nose to do it. And then how do you split it out? You have McGreevy tonight? How'd that happen? Where's Dave Thier? That's his guy. Oh, absolutely. 100% of the time, Joe. No, it wasn't Tanner Allen. All right, guys, that's it. I will be back at 11. Well, actually, I'll be back at 10 with Ben Baller, 10 o'clock with Ben Baller, and then 11 with Extended. Ben Baller was a Facebook break, so if you are interested in the Facebook breaks, it's Hawks Breaks on Facebook. Oh, that's where I do all the boxes and stuff. That's not really feasible on eBay. All right, guys, we'll catch you guys here in a couple minutes. I just got to get reset back